coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, back joining us in the studio for coffee break. Today's tidbit is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Puyong, question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a K-pop bias?
Of course.
Who?
Jenny.
Oh, all right, so like a male bias?
Oh, a male bias? No.
Because I know you like Blackpink.
Yes, I do. I love them.
Oh, you don't like male idols? Interesting.
Don't have one.
So you have one bias, right?
Yes.
Is it fair to say you should have only one bias? Can you have more than one bias? I always thought you should only have one bias.
No, I think you can have more than one.
Can you have more than one boyfriend? Actually,
No.
you can, but you just get caught and in big trouble. You lose both.
Right.
You could have more than one?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because everyone has, different charms, so...
What's your favorite radio station on Arirang Radio?
The Culture Inc.
That's right. You only have one?
Yes.
It's like that. It's like
True.
that.
But
It's like that.
Yeah, right.
No, I can understand.
So you're talking about Forky, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. She has three biases in one group.
Is it in one group? She might.
it in one
That's
group?
that's crazy. That's crazy. In one group. That's like cheating on your boyfriend with his best friend and his best friend.
No.
No?
But it's not like a two-way relationship. It's just one way. So I do think you can have multiple biases.
Oh, no, that's.
There's no wrong in that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I
forget
can
it's-
like SJ for, like being like a bear.
You have another favorite host at Arirang Radio?
I could.
Snap, yo.
Because, everyone has different charms,
Snap,
right?
snap. I gotta have her stop talking to other DJs right now and make sure she don't talk to anybody.
Oh, you're jealous?
Yes.
You jelly?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah.
What are we gonna talk about today?
Well, you didn't go near Mapu Bridge or Yeouido this weekend, did you?
No, I
don't
would
really go
like
there.
no, not on the weekends. I usually stay below the river.
Wait.
Gangnam.
Gangnam.
Yes. Anyang is technically Gangnam.
Right,
It's south of the river.
Right.
And I go
Yeouido
to-
is Gangnam.
That's all. Yeah. It's like central. It's like in the middle.
Kind of.
Right?
Right.
But anyways, no, I have no idea what happened over the weekend. Did something crazy happen?
Well, yeah, there was a new outdoor fitness event called 시험 Morning.
Oh, because, I would definitely be part of an outdoor fitness event.
You wouldn't? Okay. It literally means take it easy morning. So it's a city program where people gather early in the morning and use the streets along the Han River just for exercising. And the idea is to make exercise feel a little less intimidating and a little more like a casual weekend activity.
Let me give you a better way to take it easy in the morning. It's called stay home and don't do anything. That's taking it easy.
That's for you.
Yes.
Not for everyone, though.
That's
'Cause
right.
People like me, we can't stay in bed the whole
she
day.
can't, she
No, I
can't.
can't. I
So-
want to, but I can't.
I
don't know.
I know there are people like that.
Yeah.
They like to stay
Yeah.
active, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
streets were closed for this.
Well, not completely closed, but part of the road between Yeouido and Mapo Bridge was open for people to walk, jog, or ride bicycles. And the route is about 5 kilometers round trip, and participants can join anytime between 7 and 9 in the morning.
That's
Quite early. Very early.
That's kind of early. That's
Yes.
for a weekend. Man,
He's
that's-
scratching his head. That's too early.
Man, you should be sleeping, taking it easy. So it's not really a race.
Exactly.
Shiam.
Yes. And that's the whole point. So instead of a competitive marathon, people can move however they want. So some people walk slowly, some would jog, some bring their kids, and some even push strollers while enjoying the morning air.
Oh man, they gotta wake the baby up and stuff like this for
yeah.
the weekend. Goodness.
But babies wake up super early,
That is
don't
true.
they?
That is
right,
true.
like at 4 a.m.?
No, not that early.
6 a.m.?
Like 6, 7. Yeah, 6, 7.
6, 7.
So I guess if you're kind of into this kind of stuff, it sounds pretty nice for a weekend morning.
It really does. And there were also stretching zones, fitness check stations, and small activity programs set up near the starting area. So the event felt more like a community wellness festival than a sports competition.
Okay, so it's like the opposite of a serious marathon.
Exactly.
then. Okay.
And seeing that event reminded me that Korea actually has quite a few unusual running events that are much more playful and creative than a traditional marathon.
It's kind of funny because actually Sunday was the Seoul International Marathon.
It was.
So it's kind of like the day before you had something even a little bit more relaxing and not
very
competitive,
chill, laid
right?
back.
Yeah, but again, if you've seen marathons, Have you ever participated in a marathon?
Like a 5K.
Okay.
When I was in the States.
Even I've done 5Ks. So that's
only
fine.
5K. Because I don't really like running. That's the thing. That's why I do futsal.
It's
I need something to focus on when I run.
Oh, okay,
Like a
okay,
dog,
okay, okay.
basically.
I was like, futsal, you run a lot.
Yeah.
But okay, but you have like a goal.
I need a goal.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
to
I
run
mean,
for.
I mean, the finish line is technically a goal.
No.
But I can imagine, I know what you mean. Like, it's just suffering.
Yes.
Marathon, you could just imagine, it's just suffering.
Yeah. For me, it's just suffering.
Me too.
I need a ball to catch.
Yes. Again, Labrador, Golden Retriever. But anyways, let's talk about this.
Okay, well, long distances, intense training, and runners pushing themselves to the limit, that's like what we think of when we, think of marathons, right?
Sure.
But recently, many running events in Korea have started focusing more on fun experiences rather than strict competition.
Okay, okay. A little bit more
A
curious
little,
now.
little more?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so today I thought we could introduce a few of the more unusual running events you can find in Korea because some of them look very different from the typical marathon people imagine.
Okay, again, like the big thing is that Puyong and I are on the same page with this. The reason why I don't like running is it's just boring.
Yes.
Because, I mean,
boring.
when I was running last year, I had no problem running 5K. I had no problem even running 10K. It's just, it was boring.
It is. Do you listen to music while you run?
Yes and no.
Oh, so it depends.
Because I ran indoors, and then, like, it's running machine.
Oh,
So the TV is always
treadmill.
on.
Oh, right.
And so I'm watching Nanan Solo.
Yes.
I was
Your
back
favorite,
then.
yeah.
Back then, and so like
Yes.
it's still boring. It's still boring.
It is boring.
I can't do that
Oh,
stuff. But anyways, let's start with the
indoors.
first one here.
Okay, one interesting example is the Hills Night Race held at Oak Valley Resort in Gangwon Province. And what makes this race special is that it takes place at night and the course actually runs through a golf course.
A night run through a golf course. Okay,
Yes.
that's a little
It
unusual.
really is, right? So participants follow the golf cart paths across the course for about 10 kilometers, running through hills and valleys instead of flat city streets.
That's hard.
It is hard. There's elevation, right? So the elevation change makes the race surprisingly challenging.
That's, I mean, first of all, 10K, right? I mean, that could be
quite long,
tough.
yes.
But to have elevation and stuff like that, that makes it really, really difficult. And this happens at night.
Yes. The entire course is illuminated with lights, so runners move through the golf course under the night sky. And many participants say the atmosphere feels almost magical because you're surrounded by quiet mountains and fresh night air.
Oh my goodness.
Would you? No, you wouldn't.
No, it's a little,
I was going to ask the question, but then no.
it's a little too much. But
It
for
is, it
others,
is.
though, it might sound beautiful.
Yeah, it does, right? And because the event takes place inside a resort, many runners also treat it as a small getaway trip with friends or family.
And that's definitely a different kind of marathon experience.
Definitely. It turns running into something closer to a travel experience than just a race.
Forky says SJ did a 5K run. What? Yes, I used to run like I ran 5Ks. Even now I could run. 5K is not a problem.
Oh, people can't imagine you running.
I know, but you guys, I look like this, but I'm actually pretty athletic. I used to play a lot of sports.
You used to play volleyball.
I played volleyball. I played baseball. I played. There's only two types of sports I can't play.
What is it?
One
What
is
are they?
swimming.
Oh, you can't swim?
I can't swim.
Oh.
And the other is tennis.
Oh.
I can't play tennis. I've never learned. I just swing it and it's just a home run all the time.
Oh.
So those are the only two sports I played football, both American and European football.
American football?
Yes.
Wow.
I was a quarterback.
What?
I played hockey.
Boop, boop.
I played table
played
tennis. I played hockey too.
Oh my god.
Basketball.
He is athletic.
Basketball, golf. I know how to golf.
Well, I think if you know how to golf, if you learn how to tennis, you'll be good.
I don't know why I can't do tennis.
Oh, because you didn't learn it.
That could be it, but I was
Yeah.
never. Table tennis. I've done table tennis, so I'm actually a lot more athletic than you
5K.
guys
Okay.
think.
That could be easy peasy for you then.
It's just, I mean, it's not easy peasy, but I can do it. I can do it. I could do it. Anyways, really looking forward to finding out what other interesting marathons we have. But speaking of which, this is day 6 with Marathon. We're back in the studio, Puyong, for the latest in coffee break. Today's tidbit, poop. We were talking about all the sports.
Yeah. I asked him if he played polo.
she was trying to name things I didn't play. You know, I didn't play polo. I also never played cricket. I never played rugby.
Oh,
I mean, it's like
rugby.
it's sports that like I mean, you know, like I'm from the States, right? So you know, so whatever sports they played,
Very
I
athletic.
played most of them. Let's get another interesting marathon.
All right. Another fun one is the Pokemon Run.
Get out.
Which is scheduled on Children's Day in May and takes place along the Han River.
Now, my son used to be really big on Pokemon.
Uh-huh. I think he's still big, right?
He's not anymore.
Oh.
He's big on Minecraft.
Oh.
And
that's
so
such a change.
all the hundreds of dollars I spent on buying him Pokemon cards, now it's just, man.
Aw.
So I love how she wrote Pokemon as in Pikachu. Like I don't know Pokemon. I love some of the questions that she writes. She dumbs it down. Like I'm an old fart that don't know what a Pokemon is. Pokemon as in Pikachu.
Yes, exactly. Thousands of participants gather wearing Pokemon-themed outfits and accessories. And this year, runners will wear Magikarp hats during the race.
It's Magikarp.
Magikarp. Magikarp.
Really?
In Korean, we say 잉어킹.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! I really wanted
Magikarp.
one of this stuff.
Right?
Now, I love Magikarp because it doesn't do anything, but he looks dumb.
Yes.
Remember I said I love animals that look dumb?
Yes.
Magic
Yes.
looks dumb.
Yes, it barely does anything, right?
Yes.
And that's actually part of the joke. So the concept of the race is based on Magikarp eventually evolving into Gyarados.
Yes.
The message is that even if you start small, you can grow stronger if you keep moving forward.
Yes.
There's a message.
So there's something inspirational about this.
Right? And participants can choose either a 5-kilometer or 8-kilometer course, and the event is completely non-competitive. There are no rankings or official race times.
So everybody's a loser. Nobody wins.
Everybody's a winner,
Okay.
SJ.
The other way around.
Oh my god. Well, the focus is on the experience, and participants receive themed merchandise like hats, shirts, and souvenirs. And when they finish, they get a special Pokemon medal.
Wait, how do I sign up for this? I'm not. I'm seriously. I really want to do this with my
Oh,
son.
really?
Yeah.
On Children's Day, it would be very special.
Man,
and you
getting-
should wear the hat.
No,
Magikarp.
that's what I really want.
Yeah, the hat, right? Imagine people wearing the hat.
And
just
everybody running
along.
together. I want to do
Yes.
this. And I'm guessing because of how dumb Magikarps look like in the hat,
Yes.
photos are half the fun.
Exactly. Thousands of people running along the Han River dressed as Pokemon characters makes for some very memorable pictures. And for many participants, sharing those moments online will be part of the experience.
Yeah, I'm going to have to really find out how to sign up for this.
Oh, you can go to the website.
I might try this out. All right, what else?
Well, one of the most famous runs around the world is the Color Race, also known as the Color Run, right? And Korea has hosted versions of it as well.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of this. Young people love it. It's a little too much for me. This is where people throw those like colored powders and
Yes.
it's all colorful and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it. I just love colors. So I would love to.
Yeah,
join
it's a
this.
young person. It's a young people thing.
Yeah. So participants start the race wearing white shirts, and as they run along the course, they pass through several so-called color zones where volunteers throw bright colored powder into the air.
And so by then, everybody looks all colorful, like
yes.
Baskin Robbins and stuff.
Yes. Would you want to be the volunteer though? The one who throws the color though.
Oh!
Yeah, the volunteers would throw the powder.
I'll throw it at your faces.
Oh my God.
I have so much fun.
You should be banned.
But, you know, I feel like you'll get part of it. I don't like getting stuff on me.
You're too clean.
No, it's not
You
even
don't
that.
get
It's
things
just,
on you.
I don't even like putting on lotion, guys. Like, it's just, I don't like that feeling.
Oh, you don't like something being on you.
Yeah. It's a little, I know it's a little weird, but
Okay, well, by the time runners reach the finish line, they're usually covered in pink, yellow, blue, and green powder. And the event usually ends with music, dancing, and DJ performances, so the whole race feels more like a big outdoor party.
yeah, I'm too old for this.
boop.
I'm too old for this. I know a lot of my friends who've done this like years ago, and they said this is my last color run.
Oh.
Because it's just, I mean, it's just a little too much. You stand out.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Did they
you
do it in Korea?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So again, this is a big party where
Right.
you do some running and stuff like that.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Right?
And the last one that you can check out.
Well, one of the most physically demanding running events in Korea is the Lotte World Tower Skyrun. You heard of this, right?
Is this the one where they go up the stairs? Yes. That's nuts. That is, come on now.
It is, right? Participants climb all the way to the top of Lotte World Tower, which is the tallest building in Korea.
Yeah.
So runners have to climb 123 floors, which means nearly 3,000 stairs, guys.
I complain about going up 3 flights of stairs. I'm not going up 123 floors. It's 120 more than what I would like.
Right? 123 more than you.
That's 120 more than I did. I did 3 stairs today. I did 3 flights today from 5th floor to the 8th floor. That's my max here.
Stairs, I know.
Just tired thinking about this and hearing about this.
Right?
But have you been to the top of the Lotte Tower?
I haven't.
It's scary.
It must be.
It's scary, but the view is nice though.
Right,
It's
right,
nice.
right. And reaching the top gives runners an amazing panoramic view of Seoul, which makes the challenge feel worthwhile.
Is there a version for kids?
Yes! There's something called the Kids Skyrun, where children can climb a shorter section with their parents. So it turns the event into something families can experience together.
No,
You
no
interested?
thanks. No thanks. I love how she wrote. That's pretty cruel, but that's not gonna work. It's not cool. It's cruel. It's cruel.
Oh no, it is cool, guys.
Okay.
And events like this show how running culture has been evolving.
No, definitely so. I mean, we talked about how if you go to like the Hangang River Station, right, there's like places where you can change and all that
Yes,
stuff.
the runner station.
Yeah, that's why, there's it's a big running culture here in Korea.
Exactly.
And doesn't have to be competitive anymore, right?
Exactly. For many younger people today, running is becoming more of a social activity and lifestyle. So many people join, as you said, running crews and meet friends through running and share their running routes or achievements on social media.
So the experience becomes just as important as the exercise.
Exactly. For many runners today, the goal isn't necessarily to run faster than everyone else. It's simply to enjoy the experience and feel part of a community. And that's probably why these creative races keep becoming more popular.
All right, let's get our final takeaway.
All right, at the end of the day, running is still just putting one foot in front of the other, right? But how we choose to run and who we run with can turn that simple act into something memorable. And those are often the moments we remember long after the race is over.
Man, I'm not going to lie, that Pokemon run is 5K. I could do 5K. I don't know if my son could do 5K.
Easy peasy for you.
It's not easy peasy.
For the magic.
That's what I just want. That's all I want. I might just take that hat, just pay for the race, and take that hat and go home. Aaron, we're done. We're done.
Oh my god.
I'll be happy with that.
Can you bring them to the studio so that we can wear it?
If I do end up going.
Yeah, that would make us very dumb looking. I'm becoming dumb now.
Okay.
I'm becoming Magikarp, guys.
Boyoung, thank you very much for this. Have a fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending her out of the studio, this is QWER with Run, 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 달리기.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time. Break today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio is Boyoung. Boyoung, hello to you.
Hello. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Woo-hoo.
We're talking about chocolate.
Yes.
You don't really like chocolate.
I don't, but I used to. I loved Milka. You know Milka?
Oh yeah, I do. Is that the purple cover thingy?
Yes, I love it.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, and sometimes they have chips inside, like cookies, crackers.
Crisps, right?
Crisps?
No,
like a full.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a full cracker.
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever had one.
Oh, it's really good. I actually tried it for the first time in Russia. I went to Vladivostok.
Really?
Yes, and
Is that a Russian chocolate?
I don't think so, but they had it in the supermarket, and I'm craving some chocolate. Let me try it, and it was so good. You should try it if you like Reese's. I think you will like Milka.
I'm finding out today that our producer is like a chocolate expert or something like that.
Yeah, he said he loves chocolate.
I know he's got a sweet tooth.
Ah.
I don't know where did all my chocolate chip cookies gone in the cabinet, PD님?
Right, it's gone.
There's no more chocolate chip cookies anymore.
Yes, Gordon. It's all gone.
I was sneaking like one or two before the show.
Oh,
and
you
it's
were?
like none. There's none now.
Oh yeah, right. I totally forgot it even existed.
He's got a sweet tooth. He's got a sweet tooth.
Wow.
He's giving me all these info on chocolate. Like,
Yes, Milka is good.
Oh,
I
my
also
goodness.
like Hershey's.
Hershey's alright.
Kisses.
Yeah, it's just it's common, right?
Yeah, I like the like milky ones, like rich ones.
Oh, not me. It's a little too sweet.
So you
little
prefer Ghana over Hershey's?
I like Ghana.
you-
I mean, it's very basic.
It is. It's quite light though,
Yeah.
like compared to Hershey's.
Yeah. It's not
right?
too milky. It's like right on the middle spot.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's why I think it's.
Milka's so
it's
good.
good.
Where is Milka from?
Oh, it's Swiss,
Is it from
originated in
Swiss?
Switzerland, but
Yeah.
mostly produced in Germany.
Oh,
Interesting. So our producer was right. He wrote Swiss.
Yes.
With a question mark. So there you have it.
Yes.
Have you Weddle chocolate? What's a Weddle chocolate? We got
Weddle
we got like chocolate aficionados all of a sudden.
Where's it from? Whittle?
Weddle sounds very like
Irish?
like Austrian.
Austrian?
Almost like Austrian. Austria has good chocolate too, by the way.
Oh.
No more chocolate talk. What are we going to talk about today?
So you're a trendsetter, right?
I am not a trendsetter.
No, you've done the jelly freezing thing
Oh, yeah, I mean, but
way before the trend started.
Yeah, but that's just me being a fatty. That's what it is.
No, you're a trendsetter, so teach me
Okay.
what's trending these days.
What's trending these
Yeah.
days?
I thought you might know.
Hey, you know what
Yeah.
butter run is?
Yes, but that's not a Korean thing, so that's why I didn't bring
People
it
in
today.
Korea is doing it though.
They are.
So you know about butter
Yes,
run.
you
All
put
right.
in whipped cream
Or like
in like a bag.
Yeah, or like cream or something like
Right,
that,
and then you run like for 15 minutes, and it becomes butter.
That's what I heard. That's
You
what
should try it.
And they're also doing 봄동 bibimbap run.
What?
They put 봄동
right? Where?
in a bag, and then
And
the
then
rice
mix it?
and run.
Oh my god. These
Bibimbap.
people, what
I don't know
are
what's
they
trending. What's trending?
Okay, well, and I know you don't understand these trends, and I don't blame you for that. But today we're talking about snacks that suddenly became impossible to find in Korea.
Oh, geez, not again.
Again.
Not again.
Yay.
Okay, so what are we doing this time?
Well, I know, like people lining up in front of stores just to get a cookie or paying X times more just for a pack of snack may seem a little extreme,
It does, it
but
does.
it happens quite often these days in
It does.
Korea. A snack appears on social media, people start sharing reviews, and suddenly it becomes almost impossible to find in stores.
So, it's the internet that basically decides what's going to be popular and what everyone's going to eat.
Yes, in many ways, yes. And right now, Korea has several snacks that perfectly show how fast these food trends move.
Okay, and what's the biggest examples?
One of the biggest recent crazes is a snack called 촉촉한 황치즈 chip or soft golden cheese chip cookies. Cheese chip cookies.
I like
a lot
cheese.
Of seeds there. Oh, you do? Yeah, it pairs good with wine.
Yeah, I mean, even before wine, I like cheese,
Mm.
but I can't say cheese cookies. Seems good.
All right.
You know?
Well, it's actually a variation of a very popular Korean cookie called 촉촉한 초코칩.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that one, right?
촉촉, yeah.
Yes. And for this limited edition version, the company added a cheddar-style cheese flavor on top.
Okay, so I mean, sweet and salty is good.
Yes.
It is a good combination.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sweet and salty combination became very popular, especially after people started posting reviews on social media.
And let me guess, it sold out. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Very quickly. Well, the official price of a box is about 4,500 won, so $3, right? But once it disappeared from stores, resale listings started appearing on platforms like Carrot.
Oh my goodness. You know, I'm cool with the convenience store owner. Right by
your
my
friend.
house.
Yes.
She's, much older than I am, but I'm gonna have to meet her up today.
Ask her about
ask
it.
her for some cheese cookies.
촉촉한-
I have. Oh my goodness.
촉촉한 황치즈 chip. Do you know
So-
the tongue twister? 촉촉한 초코칩?
I mean, I've heard of it. I'm not very good at it.
칙칙한 초코. Oh, okay. I
You
can't
can't
do it
even.
either.
You
Okay.
can't tell me what it is if you can't do it, Buyong. All right. So
Okay.
how expensive does it get?
Well, some online listings reached more than 30,000 won, like
Oh,
$20, and even around 45,000 won, $30 in some cases.
So like 10x the original price.
Yes.
That's just, I mean, I don't know if that's ridiculous
insane.
or if that's dedication. I don't know which word to use.
Right. People also began sharing eating tips or 먹팁 online. And some people say freezing the cookies makes the texture better, while others recommend warming them in an air fryer.
So we got,
This is just a photo, like showing how many reviews there are.
geez.
Yeah, they're like reviewing and just telling people what's better.
Oh my goodness, it really is cheese cookies.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So instead of like chocolate chip, they have cheese chips
Yeah.
in it, like cheese chunks in it, I would say.
I could, you know what? I could almost taste it,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't pay money to eat it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, especially like $30, I think.
Yeah, it's
That's
a little
too
bit
much.
too much.
It is. And because so many people asked for it, this is the fun part. The company has decided to release another limited batch around April. They're listening to their customers.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be like the honey butter chip
Yes,
fiasco all over again.
Yes, I think so.
Apparently, this is not the only trend we're gonna talk about. There's another trend.
Yes, you talked about butter run.
Yes.
Have you heard of a butter rice cake?
No, but I did hear something about butter, something like things with butter is trending
Yeah,
these days.
yeah.
Maybe this might have been
Yes,
this.
yes. It's a dessert that originally started in Shanghai. It's made with glutinous rice flour, butter, and milk, then baked in the oven.
So what is it, like a rice cake or a pastry then?
Well, a little bit of both. So the outside becomes crispy while the inside stays chewy. In Korean, we say 겉바속촉, right? So many people say the texture feels very similar to a French dessert, canule. And the trend spread to Korea through a Chinese social media platform called xiaohongshu and quickly caught the attention of Korean MZ generation users.
And this is the video.
Yes.
That
Of
looks-
someone eating it.
You know what? I'm gonna be really honest with you. I thought that was steak.
Steak?
I thought it was steak. Look at that picture. I thought it was like steak. It's
That's
not.
because it's baked.
Oh, it's really crispy.
Yeah. You put it in an air fryer.
Okay.
It's crispy on the outside.
It's a sound.
But inside it's very chewy.
Chewy.
And sometimes you dip it in condensed milk or whipped cream.
근데 솔직히 익숙한 맛이
Oh my gosh.
궁금하면
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you? I think
Mm-hmm.
you know we have a overpopulation right now.
Yes,
There's too
yes.
many people in this world.
Yes.
Thanos said it too. I think people are just
Yes.
trying to kill off people early. This is gonna be like a very, very unhealthy
True.
dessert.
True.
Everyone's gonna die of like diabetes or something. Why are everyone eating this way? Oh my! And now everyone wants to try this because of
Yes,
that.
Exactly. On delivery apps, butter rice cake has recently appeared among the top search keywords.
way.
And many cafes that previously sold 두쫑구 or Dubai tree cookies are now switching to butter rice cake.
I have to see this. You know
Okay.
what? That Tuchongku just come. Did you hear the story
No.
of the cafe owner who bought $300,000 worth of what is the thing that they use to make
Karaif?
not that
Pistachio?
Pistachio. He bought $300,000 worth of it. He's not selling any of them now. He's oh my goodness, you're right.
Yes.
Butter duck is number one.
Right. See, guys? I always bring you the recent trends.
That is
I know.
wild.
And I told you that my friend is an elementary school teacher, right?
Yes.
I asked her what's trending these days, amongst those elementary schoolers, and she said butter rice cake.
Oh my goodness, that's so
Yeah,
crazy.
it
But
is
why the
crazy.
switch all of a sudden though?
Well, because the ingredients are easier to source. So the Dubai cookie needed ingredients like pistachios and karaif pastry, right? But butter rice cake, they use simpler ingredients like glutinous rice flour and butter. So it's accessible, I would say.
It's crazy. Crazy. We're going to continue to talk about these latest trends and desserts, but first this is Moonbyul of Mamamoo with Cheese in the Trap. In the Trap. I thought that was a drama. That was a webtoon / drama too, I
yes.
believe. You were saying butter duck. Uses
Yes.
simpler ingredients, it's true. I mean, easier to get than Kariev and like pistachio and all that stuff. But also it makes it easier for cafes to follow the trend.
Exactly. And even large brands are joining in. Bakeries like Fashion 5 and coffee chains like Iria Coffee have already released their own versions. And even convenience stores, of course, are participating. For example, CU recently launched its own butter rice cake product so people can try the trend more easily.
Oh my goodness, guys. Seriously. What else is trending these days?
You're gonna hate this one. Well, one of the more unusual trends is something called 감튀 모임, which literally means French fry gathering. You've heard of it?
Now, hold on, time out.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is when, Puyong sometimes underestimates me.
Oh.
And then she wrote on the script, huh? Now, long time ago, this
Yes?
was years ago. I want to say more than 10 years ago.
Okay.
A picture went viral on the internet because they decided to have a 감튀 모임, French fry gathering.
What?
And they literally went to a fast food franchise
Yes.
and ordered 20 orders of French fries
Yes.
among 5 people or something like
Yes.
that, and just put it all together.
Uh-huh.
And so there was a gathering.
Oh,
But I'm thinking if this is happening again, that picture must have gone viral again, just like the 봄동 bibimbap.
Uh-huh.
So he's doing a 역주행.
Oh.
People are going back to what was viral
Who
again.
were they?
It was these students.
Ah,
They were like these middle school or high school students. I forgot how they were young.
okay.
But now this is trending.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And the trend actually spread through a local community app that we talked about, 당근. Just like the police,
The what is it? The cops and robbers.
Yes, yes. Well, people meet at fast food restaurants, order lots and lots of fries, and share them while chatting.
Here's a picture.
Yes, yes.
I'm telling you, people just want to be dying early these days or something. This
I
can't
know.
be good for you.
Right? It's like a mountain of French fries.
They brought a sign that says 감튀 모임.
Yes,
because-
French fry
oh my gosh.
gathering. Oh my god.
Oh, you know what I realized? Someone has milkshake up there. Do you like to dip French fries on milkshake?
Not really.
I'm not a big fan of it. But some people like it because it has a salty and sweet thing.
Yes, 단짠, right.
Like if I
right.
have milkshake, I'll dip some in it and like a little bit of
Yeah,
it.
me too.
But I wouldn't. Dipping
Yeah.
sauce, that's cool because I don't like ketchup. I do dipping sauce. I love French fries.
Oh.
I would actually be a part of this.
Oh, you should look up 당근. I'm pretty sure there are some of.
Yeah, because I mean, I gotta control my weight as it is right now. I don't think. And you know what? My wife is already kind of worried about my wine gatherings. I'm not sure how she'll find about French fry gatherings.
Right.
This is exactly what it is.
Right. And what's even interesting is that Loteria and McDonald's Korea made a post about this on their official social media account. And recently, McDonald's even hosted an official French fry gathering in collaboration with Carrot, the app.
Gosh.
About 50 participants gathered at a McDonald's restaurant just to eat fries together, and they even received special t-shirts and certificates celebrating their love of fries.
So you can see from the top, it says McDonald's X 당근
Yes.
공식 감튀 모임 official
Official.
French fry gathering.
Yes.
I mean, guys, like
I think people are lonely. That's why they're trying to do what other people are doing.
and it's cheap.
Yeah,
It's
French
cheap.
fries.
French fries are cheap,
yes,
right?
Yes.
This is I have to say, you guys. I mean, this was trending long. It started off again with these students who had this, and now I think it's gone back to being trendy again.
Interesting.
Any other trending snacks worth mentioning?
Yes, two more also quickly gained attention online.
Okay.
One is choco baguette or chocolate baguette. Do you like baguette?
I love baguettes.
Oh, me too. I love baguette.
This is it's funny you
Why
say
are they
this.
tampering with baguette? Yeah.
The past 2 days,
Oh.
I've already been eating baguettes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
Myungnan baguette.
Yes.
You know what Myungnan baguette is?
Yes.
It's like fermented cod eggs
Yes,
and like
yes.
mayonnaise and stuff like that and
Right.
baguette. And also
Oh.
just straight up baguette.
Oh, I love baguette as well.
Yeah.
Well, so a local bakery in Daejeon posted photos of a baguette filled with chocolate cream on the social media X, and the image spread widely on social media. The post reached about 1.9 million views, along with around 8,500 reposts and more than 11,000 likes.
Let's look at this picture. Sure.
Yeah.
See, again, let's all die early, guys. Because, as if that's not enough carbs, let's add some butter in there.
I know, like people are going crazy about butter these days, really.
It's because, you know why?
Why?
BTS.
Butter.
Butter.
Smooth like butter. And since then, similar chocolate baguette menus have started appearing in cafes and bakeries across Korea.
I'm not surprised. Now, this is just straight up chocolate.
Yes, chocolate cream.
Nah.
Which one would you choose
Neither.
between the two?
Neither.
But if you had to. Like
If I had to?
Yeah, someone's like,
I'll go with the butter. I can't do chocolate. That's it's like a little too much. It's like eating chocolate ice cream with chocolate sprinkles.
yes.
I never understood
with
it.
the butter one. Okay.
But again, I mean, it's good. Use the word photogenic. It's good for it's Instagrammable.
Exactly. And another example that I wanted to mention is 창옥떡 in Gwangju. So 창옥떡 is not the name of the rice cake, it's the name of a local rice cake shop.
Okay.
It actually opened in 1965, a long history, right? And their signature product is 호박 인절미, like pumpkin rice cake. It looks like that, very chewy, right?
I like 인절미,
I love injermi too.
but the hobak, the pumpkin, kind of gets to me. The pumpkin has this sort of like a very
Gooey?
vegetal smell.
Scent. Yes, yes.
Like I'm not a big fan of it, but okay. At least this sounds a little healthier.
Yeah, it is. And a YouTube channel called 하말 넘만 or Heavy Talker has about 770,000 subscribers, and they recently featured the shop in a travel vlog, and that's when interest really started to grow.
Guys, seriously, you guys need to eat a little bit healthier here. Very quickly, let's go to our final takeaway.
Okay, well, food trends may change quickly, but they reveal something interesting about how people connect today, right? Sometimes the real fun isn't just the snack itself, but the feeling of discovering it together. And somewhere in Korea right now, another dessert is probably getting ready to become the next viral trend.
Guys, it's really not healthy.
It isn't.
It's coming from me, guys. It's coming
Yes.
from me. I'm saying this, that's a problem. Pooyoung, thank you so much for this. I hope it's a very quick trend.
Oh, yes.
And everyone goes a little bit healthier. Have a fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending around the studio, this is Hyoyeon featuring Loopy and Soyeon of 여자 아이들 with Dessert.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
And joining us in the studio for a coffee break, today's tidbit is Pooyoung. Pooyoung, hello to you.
Hello, happy hump day.
Happy hump day. We were just asking, I was talking to her about taemyeong.
Yes.
You know, the prenatal names, nicknames you give to your child when they're still in the womb. And I don't remember when this started. Like, like all of a sudden people start, because I didn't have one. Back in my days, that we didn't have one. And I was asking you if you had one too. Like your parents had a name for you?
I think I had one, but I don't know.
Really?
And my mom's watching, so maybe she can leave it in the comments.
Mama?
Mom, do you... What was my 태명?
She have a 태명 있었었나요? 보영 씨가? Does she?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Because I'm trying to track like when it started.
Huh,
Like I
thought
don't
was
know when it
always
started.
there. Oh.
No. Like when I was there was nothing like that.
Oh, interesting.
But like I had nicknames.
Huh?
Like my dad had nicknames.
Okay.
Like he didn't call me Seungjae for like the longest time when I was a kid.
Oh.
You know what he called me? He called me Jessie.
Jessie?
Yeah.
Why?
And I was like, why Jessie, right?
Seungjae-씨?
Yes.
Oh.
So it was like Seungjae-씨, but then like he cut it short and like Jessie.
Jessie? Oh.
And so I think
it's a
up until
nickname.
about like when I was in elementary school, he called me Jessie.
Oh.
And there was like this big thing whether or not I should be called Jessie. That should be my English name because it goes both guys and girls.
Yes. No, I can see. I can't.
But there was this kid named Jesse in my neighborhood. He was a bad kid. And so they're like, no Jesse.
No, Jessie.
No Jesse.
Oh, it doesn't really suit you. You
No,
go-
it doesn't.
What was it, Bruce? No.
No, don't call
What was it, guys? I forgot.
No, I forgot what it was. I had an English
It's
name.
the one. Bobby.
Oh yeah, Bobby.
Yes,
Bobby. Okay, Bobby works.
Yeah, it was
Bobby
the
works.
manager for the Demon Hunters.
Yes, okay, Maya.
Yes.
What's our tidbit today?
Well, when was the last time you visited an art museum?
I don't think I've ever visited an art museum in Korea. However, I did go to an art exhibition a few times.
Oh, okay. Not a museum.
Not a
But just
museum.
an exhibition.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
I went to the Tim Burton exhibition
Oh.
and the Picasso exhibition.
Oh, okay.
That's-
Was
that's
that
what-
in
예술전당.
right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Art center.
That was a long time ago, though.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's been years.
It's been
right?
years. It's been over a decade. So what about you?
Yeah.
Oh, you asked me like you go this all the time.
No, actually, we're on the same page. I don't remember when I went to an art museum,
Yeah.
but we talked about some unique museums in Seoul last
Yes,
month. You
yes,
remember, right?
yes, yes.
And I know you mentioned the Seoul Museum of Photography when it opened last year.
Last year, when Angela kind of
Yes,
talked about this,
yes.
and they were about to open it at the time, I
Oh,
believe.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. Well, today we're going to look at another art museum that opened very recently.
yeah. Okay, where is it?
Well, it's called the Seoul Museum of Art, and it's located in Kumcheongu Doksamdong. It's quite close to your place, right?
Yes,
Anyang?
yeah, kind of.
Kind of,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
some traffic, but it's kind of close, yeah.
Yeah, the name Seoul literally means the western part of Seoul.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly, this museum is known for being one of the public museums that's closest to a subway station.
Oh.
You can just take line number 1, get off at Kumcheongucheong Station, and come out through exit 1.
Okay, so I mean, the line number 1 is located. I live close to one line.
Pyeonggi?
No, Pyeonggi is 4.
Oh, okay.
But there is the oh my goodness, what station is
You
that?
forgot the station name?
Yeah, because that's not my neighborhood, but it's close by. It's closer. It's close by. Kum something. Something.
San? Kum...
Something like that.
Okay.
Similar to that. So is this another branch of the Seoul Museum of Art then?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay,
So
okay.
with this new museum, there are now 8 branches under SEMA, which stands for the Seoul Museum of Art. The main branch is located in Seosomun, which is an area that still preserves a lot of traces of Seoul's modern and contemporary history, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there are other branches like the Bukseol Museum of Art in the northern part of the city,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Namseol Museum of Art in the southern part.
Okay, and now there's one in the western part. So let's talk
Yes.
about this.
Okay, well, this museum officially opened on the 12th, and it's located just about 200 meters from Kumcheongucheong Station.
Oh, okay.
So the southwestern part of Seoul used to be an industrial district full of factories, but these days it's more known as an area where many IT companies are based. And this is actually the first public art museum built in this region. And the building itself sits behind the district office, the 구청, inside a park called 금나래 중앙공원.
Okay, producer reminded me which station is the Kumjeong station.
금정역.
Yeah, that's
That's
not too
line
far
one?
from my house. Yeah, so I could take
have
that to. It's better off taking that because the traffic to Kumjeong station is
been
pretty.
there.
It's where? Which one?
금정.
Kumjeong?
I don't even know where that is.
There's not much you can check out. We call it the unwanted child of Anyang.
The 금정 station?
Kumjeong station. That place is a little complicated. Yes.
Why? Does it have a story?
No, it's just like it's developing.
Oh, it's still developing.
It's still developing,
is
so-
it like 신도시 new city?
No. It's an
not, right?
old one, but they're building
Right?
new things, and so like it's trying to revamp the old.
got
so
it.
it's like it's stuck in the middle kind
Oh,
of a thing.
got it. So transitional.
Right. So
Okay.
going back here, I mean, since you did call it, it's inside a park.
Yes.
So it's both nature friendly and community friendly.
Exactly. So you can walk across the lawn in the park and just naturally enter the museum from the first floor, almost like it's part of your walk. And there's also a rooftop garden, so visitors can relax there and look out over the park before or after seeing the exhibitions.
Okay, so it sounds like the accessibility was the big priority when they designed this museum.
Definitely. And the entire first floor is actually made of glass. So even people walking through the park can look inside and catch glimpses of the exhibitions. And the outside of the building has this silver finish that reflects the surrounding landscape and changes in light. So depending on the season, the building kind of takes on different colors.
Okay, so we have a picture of
We
this
have-
museum.
Yes, isn't it beautiful?
Oh.
So as you can see, the first floor is glass.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, I like it because it's simple,
Yes.
but it looks very modern,
It is
chic.
very modern.
I like designs. Oh, oh wow. Okay, that's a different view.
Yes, it
Oh,
is very
fancy
modern.
pantsy.
Yeah, it's very different from the Seosomun branch. Have you been to the Seosomun branch?
No, I haven't.
It's very, how would you put it? It's like it's
Whoa,
modern,
it's kind of like the
but-
Guggenheim inside.
Oh, yes,
The Guggenheim Museum in New York.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Seosomun one, I think it's a little more traditional, but this one, it's really modern.
And this is the room.
park.
Okay, that's the park.
Yeah, that's the park. So the museum is literally inside a park.
That's a maze.
It looks like a maze, yes.
Oh man, I'm bad with directions. What they call
Oh,
kilchi.
you're kilchi?
I get lost in that. But again, are most exhibitions at the Seoul Museum of Art free though?
Yes, many of them are. I think most of them are. And I remember once walking around the City Hall area with like nothing really planned. So I stopped by the Seosomun branch and it was great. It was really great. I love the building itself. As I said, it's very traditional. And you can just walk in and explore a variety of exhibitions without paying an entrance
There
fee.
you go. So
Yeah.
does this museum then have something that makes it different from the others?
Yes, the Seoso Museum of Art is actually designed as a museum specializing in new media art. Are you
Okay.
familiar with new media art?
I mean, what I think is new might no longer be new anymore, so I don't know.
Well, it focuses on exhibitions and research programs that experiment with new artistic media and new artistic languages. And it also runs education programs aimed at nurturing future artists.
I mean, again, I've seen because we used to have like an art segment a long time ago with a different show. And so I've seen some of them. I think I like them. I like them.
You know Baeknamjun, right?
Of course.
Yeah, like that new media. That's the start of like,
Oh, that's
new
still
media.
called new media?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It's still new.
Do you know at our lobby? Have you ever been to our lobby?
Yes.
Or even if
no,
you're
no,
on
no.
the first floor?
Oh, just the first floor.
Cafe, right? You've been to the
Yes.
cafe. Have you looked up at the cafe? There's like a big globe.
Oh yeah,
That's the Baeknamjun art.
What?
Yeah, that's
Really?
installation art from Baeknamjun. It's there because no one could steal it.
Oh yeah, you can't see the globe.
Yeah, it's very special.
Oh.
Yeah, something you know.
Is it authentic?
Yeah, yes, it's authentic.
Maybe it's a copy of it.
No, I know we have prints of like artwork each
Yes,
floor.
yes.
You know about that.
Yes.
But yes, it's a real art piece from Baeknamjun.
Oh wow.
yeah,
So
yeah.
wait, so he came and like did the installation?
No, I don't know if he did that, or I don't know how it was done. I
I
just
should
know
look
that.
into it.
Yeah, I just know that it's a Baeknamjun art piece.
Interesting.
But still, though, the exhibition, being that you have all these unique, modern, and new, art media and stuff like
Yes.
that, might feel a bit different compared to what we know of art museums.
Right. Instead of, mainly paintings or sculptures, you might encounter works built around movement, sound, video, or large-scale installations. And in fact, over the past 3 years, the museum collected 72 works for its collection, and all of them are new media pieces.
So if it's new media again, I'm guessing like the definition continues to change all the time,
yes,
right?
that's right. So the museum itself also says the boundaries of new media can change anytime, and even experimenting with those boundaries can be considered new media art. So it makes sense that the opening exhibition is actually a performance titled Breath, 호흡. It involves 25 artists and explores a very simple but big question. What exactly is performance?
See, like I've seen some performance art before, and it's dumb.
It has multiple layers to it, so
Like-
it's hard to interpret.
So I
It's
hope
not dumb,
I hope it's
SJ.
not something like where I call myself an artist and I go, and then everyone goes, "Oh my goodness, art, art," and then everyone
Oh
starts.
my god.
So,
no,
if
no,
it's
definitely not.
Oh, and also because it's a performance, I'm assuming there's specific times to see
Yes,
this.
yes. Unlike installation pieces that you can view anytime during the exhibition period, live performances only happen at certain dates and times, right? So it's a good idea to check the museum website beforehand. And when I looked at this week's schedules, there were a few performances that sounded really interesting.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna call this piece 떡볶이 and 튀김. That's what I have for lunch. Performance art, ladies and gentlemen. We'll continue to talk about this interesting museum. But
Yes.
first, speaking of art, this is IU featuring G-Dragon with Palette. We actually got a message from Pooyoung's mom saying that she did not have
Aw, I thought I did.
a nickname. No, I'm telling you, that whole like Taemyeong thing was very, very like it's
Recent.
new.
Oh,
It's very. I knew you're young,
yes.
but you're not that young.
I know now.
So I think the kids that got the 10명s, they must be like in like high school maybe?
Oh, so like the alpha generation?
Yeah, I think it's like the alpha generation that started getting it, right?
What?
So that's what.
about
Pini, what about your daughter? Your daughter's
Yeah.
the old. Did your daughter have a Temyoung nickname? No. Oh, you see. But what about the son though? No. He's just lazy.
Oh.
That's surprising.
wanna
Really, the
think
son
about it.
maybe.
Oh.
Amyong.
Amyong.
Amyong. I've heard about that.
Oh.
I've heard about that. Anyways, so that's for later on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about performance art and some of the performance schedules for this week.
All right. For example, artist Cho Seung-ho has a piece called Song Camp, where 4 musicians, they just perform together live. And another performance by artist Oh Hyun-taek is called Hug. It explores physical contact in a time when human touch is becoming less common. You know, looking at emotions, tension, and the energy that emerge when bodies come into contact.
So can I just go up to any random girl and go hug?
Oh, no.
But it is art.
No.
I don't understand. See, I'm telling you, this performance art. I have a hard time understanding.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's like a line that you shouldn't cross.
I think, you know what I think is they'll ask who wants to take part in the performance art, right? And then
Yes.
they'll get the
permission.
permission first. Okay,
Yeah.
other stuff.
Well, there's also a performance titled Gas Theater by artist Park Eun-ju. It deals with air collected from specific places.
Yeah, no.
Using the performer's body as a way to observe and record the environment. And honestly, when I read the description, I really couldn't imagine how this works.
Yeah, I could do a gas theater of my own. I have my own version of a gas theater. You guys are not gonna like what gas theater I'm gonna be
Oh my
performing.
god. It's not coming out of your mouth, is it?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
Okay.
It's the other side of.
my Help.
But again, even this, like, it's hard to kind of like picture what kind of performance it would be.
Right, exactly. And besides breath, 호흡, visitors can also see another exhibition called Our Time Begins Here. And this exhibition looks at the process of building the Seoul Museum of Art and the layers of history embedded in the southwestern part of Seoul.
Okay, so it's about both time and place.
Exactly. But it's interpreted through new media. And for example, there's going to be archival images, right, that documented the construction process. And you know how we can translate those images into like computer codes now, right? So when those images are converted into hexadecimal code, the data sometimes breaks apart and creates visual glitches, right? And artists use those glitches as part of the artwork. Like you see glitches on a computer
Yeah.
screen, right?
Yeah.
Those kind of look artsy. Sometimes they look quite pretty, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they use.
I mean, to be honest with you, I like those kind of art. I like abstract art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
you
I
like
mean-
the banana?
That's not abstract. That's just lazy art. But yeah, I mean, but also like I think it'll make more sense if you actually do see it, right?
Yeah, I think so too. And there's also an educational program connected to the exhibition for children. It's called Seoulpedia, the First Recorders. Using augmented reality, kids can create their own imaginary worlds and layer them over the real space.
My son does that all the time on Minecraft.
Oh, that's one way to do it.
Kids will love this stuff.
Yes,
Kids love that
yes,
stuff.
yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, I like this. I might have to check this place out.
It seems to be very popular too. Apparently, all the reservations are already fully booked.
Oh, great. The ones that I try to go to are like either fully booked or like they ended it. There goes my plan again.
Oh my God.
Any other unusual exhibitions?
Well, this one was quite interesting. So there's also a video work called Shinninho Landing. The main character is an 86-year-old K-pop idol named Shin In-ho. I looked it up, and the name actually comes from the artist's grandmother. Anyways, in the story, Shin In-ho is also described as a kind of grandmother pirate invading a data bank. They have their whole universe.
You know, I try to understand,
Uh-huh.
but I just can't understand.
Right, you have to see it.
Okay.
It's because, yeah.
Okay,
we're not
but
seeing it
anyways.
right now. Well, I know it sounds confusing, and even after reading about it, I feel like it's something you probably need to see in person to really understand. And the piece is described as a multi-layered opera created when Shinino lands on the spatio-temporal data of Seoul. It combines motion capture, generative AI, and collaborations with a novelist, architect, musician, and actor.
See, now when you start using AI, you have to start wondering if it is really art. That's
That's a whole different topic, yeah.
Then it just goes to different
Right.
boundaries there. But it really does sound very different from
Mm-hmm.
your typical museum.
Exactly. When we think of museums, we usually imagine quietly looking at paintings or sculptures, but the Seoul Museum of Art feels more like a space you experience, right? Sound, movement, even breathing can become part of the exhibition. So instead of simply observing the artwork, you almost spend time inside it.
Okay, it sounds less intimidating for people who don't go to art
Does it
museums.
really? I
Like-
think you're intimidated now.
No, I'm not even intimidated. I'm just gonna give him that
That look.
that unimpressed like. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, okay,
Oh,
that's art.
work.
I'll make art too.
Oh,
Gas
okay.
theater. But again, there are some that I'm very interested in to do, share with my kids.
Yes.
And I think it's a nice place to stop by on a weekend.
Exactly. Seoul actually has quite a few public museums that people can enjoy without paying admission.
Yep.
And when a museum opens right in the neighborhood like this, art starts to feel less like a special event and more like part of everyday life.
I think that's good because it has to be
Yes.
accessible, right?
Yes,
And I
yes.
think one of the reasons for why people have a hard time going to these places because it's hard to get there, but it's very accessible.
Right.
Let's jump right into our final takeaway, Buyong.
Well, I know it was, a little confusing, but what I really liked about this place is how it brings art closer to everyday life, as you just mentioned, right? It's not something you have to plan for or prepare for. Sometimes it's just there, waiting for you during a walk, right? And I think that's when art feels the most natural.
And also very confusing too. Right? That's the beauty of art sometimes.
Right, you get to interpret it your own way, and I think that's the fun of art.
And
right?
I think that's why people go there because they stand there and they're looking at it for like 10 minutes.
Yes.
Trying to find the hidden beauty of
Yes,
it. And I
exactly.
heard that art museum goers, that's the real gem.
Yes.
But I don't look at it. I just go, okay, that's
You should dig a little deeper.
Okay.
What are they trying to say? What are they trying to convey?
They say there's no wrong answers, but there always is. Puyong, thank you very much for this. Fantastic stuff. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending around to the studio, this is 50/50 with Work of Art.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time for our coffee break. Today's Tippin, and joining us in the studio live as always, Puyong. Puyong, hello.
Hello. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. I found out during our song break here, which, weirded me. I had no idea I was going to hear beatboxing. You actually have a talent for beatboxing.
Oh.
Can we? Oh my goodness, no. I apologize. No, that's not what I heard before. You did something else, and it was actually pretty good.
I don't know what I did though.
It was a mistake?
Yes.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was a mistake.
No, she did like 2 seconds, and I was like, oh. Oh, sorry, it was that. I should have heard a little bit more. I apologize to our listeners out there.
You try it. You said you can do that. Try it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sounds like a broken engine.
That's what it sounded like.
Okay, we're so bad.
I'm not.
We're terrible.
I'm not good.
We should just sing.
No, we shouldn't say. We should just go to the tidbit today. We forgot. What's our tidbit today, Will?
Well, SJ, have you ever heard a story and thought, wait, this actually went to court?
Yes, but I can't think of one at the top of my head.
But you have.
Yes, like some ridiculous stuff, and I can't believe they went to court for this. But you have? Is that what you have?
Yes, some
Okay.
fun ones. So today I brought 2 real cases from Korea that made people react exactly like that. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
And one is about luxury bags, and
Okay.
the other is about a chocolate pie or choco pie.
Okay, so luxury bag court plausible. I don't know what the story is. Plausible. Now, choco pie, that's a little bit different here.
Right?
It's a little different. Let's talk about this.
Okay, let's start with a luxury case first because this one actually reached the Supreme Court and it raises
Supreme Court?
Yes,
Wow.
and it raises a really interesting question about ownership, memory, and value.
I love case stories. I love stories like this. So let's go. Let's go.
All right. So the issue is something called 명품 리폼 or luxury reform. And this isn't just repairing a bag. It's when you take an old luxury item, completely take it apart and turn it into a new product like a smaller bag or a wallet.
Yes, I've seen there's someone very famous for this. He'll take like a luxury bag and then turn it into sneakers.
Wow.
Or things like that.
Yes.
So this is, you're not, by reform, you're not making it better. You're not like, you're not fixing it,
No.
but you're redesigning that luxury
Yes.
product and turn it into something else using that original material.
Yes. So it basically becomes something else, right?
Right,
So
right,
for
right.
example, someone might take a decades-old Louis Vuitton bag, remove the leather and metal parts, and create something entirely new with it. And the key point is that the original branded material is still being used.
Okay, now I know where, now I can see where the legal issue comes in now with all of this stuff.
Right. The brand argued that this kind of activity violates trademark rights because their logo and materials are being reused to create something different from the original product.
Okay, so what happened in court?
Well, in the lower courts, the reform company actually lost. So basically, the court saw this as a potential trademark infringement, but when the case reached the Supreme Court, the decision changed.
Okay, what's the reasoning though?
Well, the Supreme Court focused on the purpose of the reform. They said if the reform is done for personal use, then it does not count as trademark infringement.
Okay, so let's say I have a luxury
I'm
brand
scared.
bag.
Yes.
Right? And then I decided that, you know what, I've had enough of this. I want to turn this into a hat. Okay, using the leather to make a hat. And I'm not reselling this. I'm not selling this. I'm not profiting off of this. But I'm just going to wear this hat around and say that
For
I
personal
made this
use,
for
right.
personal use. So that, I think that's no problem. And I guess in this case, the intention matters a lot.
Right, exactly. And to understand why, you need to look at what these items represent to people. So many of these bags are not just expensive items, they're often like 30 to 40 years old and they carry personal memories.
Personal memories.
Yes.
Like luxury bags, like
Yes.
family and life events and stuff like that? Okay.
right? There was even a case where a woman in her 70s brought in her late mother's bag
Okay.
and asked the artisan to fix it so she could keep that memory with her.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about, the memory that,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's say like your late mother had
Yes.
carried this bag around for a really long
Right.
time and it's not like something that you could carry around. But let's say you turn it into like a piece
wallet?
of a wallet or
Yeah.
bracelet, something that you could use.
Yes.
Right? Often. Okay. So that changes how you see the object then.
It really
Okay.
does, yes. So for many people, this isn't about fashion or resale value. It's more about preserving something meaningful. And some even pay more for the reform than the original bag's current value because what they're really paying for is the memory attached to it.
Okay, that's actually very different from how we usually think about like luxury goods, right?
Exactly. And the court recognized that as well. They saw this not as copying a brand, but as transforming a personal belonging for private use.
Yeah, so as long as you're not benefiting from this.
Yes, like monetarily.
Well, the thing is then like the reform company though, right? Because they are making money from it.
Yes.
But then they're
As an active service.
But it's an active service.
Right.
They're not profiting from the brand, but it's the active service that
Yes,
they're
the labor
that works. Then that
that
works.
goes in there.
Yeah. So they're not basically like if they were to buy that bag, right? If they buy it and then reform it and sell it,
that wouldn't.
and it costs more, then it'll be a problem.
Right, it will be a problem, yes.
But what they're selling is people bringing in the item. They own that.
They just get the fee. From
Exactly,
that, from,
exactly.
Yeah, doing the repair.
Okay, so that makes sense, but still sounds like something that could have been handled like internally, to be honest with you.
Well, yes, and there is still a limit, and the court, made that clear. So if someone starts producing these reform products and selling them, commercially, commercially, then it could be considered trademark infringement.
Yeah.
So the line is between personal use and commercial distribution, as you said.
Yeah, I think there is a clear line here. I can't believe it went to the Supreme Court, and I don't know why the lower court, ruled in favor of the luxury brand, to be honest with you. But that is a very, important distinction.
It really is. And after this ruling, reform requests actually increased because people felt more confident that what they were doing was legally acceptable now.
Yeah, and you see a lot of people do this. I think it's better that they do this because, let's say you have a very old luxury brand item. And
you're not using it anymore.
And you can't use it anymore,
right.
and maybe it costs more to fix it, or you can't fix it because there's a hole or something like that.
And you can't sell it.
Right, and it has a very emotional, value to it.
Yes.
Make something out of it.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. I think I would, make something that I can carry around.
Yeah.
Like a wallet, bracelet.
Yeah.
Like a small bag that I can carry.
A smaller
daily.
bag, right? I think the wallet was a good one.
Yes, because you always carry your wallet with you.
I mean, I don't, but I don't.
Maybe like a phone case now?
A phone case is
Yes, that could be a
works
good
out
item.
too. Because they have again, if it has an emotional attachment to it, I think it's very, very important that they do this,
yes.
and it's better than wasting it and throwing it out and stuff like that.
Would you reform it into sneakers?
Yes
and no? Yes.
I would.
But you wear it, so it gets worn out, right?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Then what
Yeah.
happens afterwards? Then
Right.
I don't think you could reform it again using the same thing.
You have to throw it away after that.
Yeah, so it would be maybe like a collection. So that's why I think things like bracelet works all right.
Yes.
Things like that. I don't know what else.
Clothes?
Clothes? I mean, that has to be a big luxury. That has to be massive to do that.
True.
But anyways, this makes sense. I don't think it's ridiculous, but I feel like the next one is going to be really ridiculous,
Yes.
just judging by Choco Pie. We'll talk about that in just a bit, but first, let's take a listen to a song from Eider with My Bag. Is about $1,500, and it was so expensive I paid it in 3 years, and it's called My Phone. My phone. I don't use a wallet.
I've never seen his wallet.
I don't carry. You know what? A lot of people are very surprised at how I come to work. I just come to work like this, right?
Yes. No jacket.
No jacket, no bag.
No wallet, no bag.
All I have is a phone. That's it. That's how I come to work.
Yes. And you even keep your earphones here.
Yeah, I have a locker.
Yeah.
And so sometimes people are like, hey, are you leaving like that? Yeah, I leave the way I came.
Yes,
Nothing.
yes.
So I don't have, and also, I don't know what you're talking about. All my money goes to my wife and the family, so. All right, so that whole luxury bag thing,
Yes.
not as ridiculous.
Right.
But I feel like this one is going to be, is it Choco Pie?
Yes, it is. And this one feels much smaller because it's chocolate pie, right?
Yeah.
But the consequences were actually very serious. So this happened at a logistics company located in Wanju-gun back in January 2024 around 4 a.m. during a night shift. So a security guard took one chocolate pie and one custard from a fridge in an office space.
Yo, guys, this really did not have to go to court.
Right? The total value was 1,051. So that's less than $1.
Yes.
Yes.
You could probably handle this within yourselves, guys.
Yes, that's what many people thought, but the situation was a little more layered than it seems. So the security guard wasn't a direct employee of that company. He worked for a subcontracted security firm, while the fridge and the snacks belonged to a different subcontractor handling logistics. So technically, he didn't have clear permission to take them.
All right, so I mean, it was kind of, you don't want to steal snacks, right? That's kind of, you don't do that.
Yes.
But also, it gets so complicated. It didn't have to be this complicated with another
I know.
subcontracting company.
I know.
Okay, so a bit of a gray area with this.
Exactly. And in reality, the workplace didn't operate that strictly. So during late night shifts, there were usually no office staff around. Instead, security guards and delivery drivers interacted more often. And those drivers would sometimes tell those guards to help themselves to snacks as a kind of informal gesture. Because you're working late.
Yeah.
수고하시네요. Like,
Yeah.
you can have the snack in the fridge.
Yeah.
Of course, that happens.
So it's more like an unwritten rule, right?
Right, and that became important later because the case wasn't just about what the rule was on paper, but it was really about how people actually behaved in that space.
I don't know which company this is, but the company still reported on it.
Yes, the incident was caught on a security camera and the logistics company reported him. And from there, it became a criminal theft
Oh,
case.
come on.
It became a criminal case, guys. So in the first trial, the court focused on the formal structure and ruled him guilty, saying he should have known that delivery drivers didn't have the authority to give permission.
Well,
Because they're not the office workers.
Right. So over something that was like a little over 1,000 something won.
Yes, less than $1.
You're looking at a very rule-based interpretation of this.
Exactly. And he was fined 50,000 won, which is like $30, I would say. But the real issue was that because of his job, he's a security staff, right? Security guard.
Oh.
So even a small theft conviction meant automatic dismissal after nearly 20 years of work.
Yeah, and also like they don't tell you why he got that mark on his record, right? The criminal record. They're not going to say it's over a choco pie and a custard.
They don't
it's
tell
just
you
going to say
that.
theft.
Yes.
And so now he's probably not going to be able to get hired from other security jobs.
Yes, that
I
is
mean, that's
correct.
just a little too much. There's huge consequences for something so small.
It really is, and that's why he appealed. And in the second trial, the court started looking more closely at the actual working environment.
Okay, and what kind of evidence came up?
Well, several delivery drivers testified that snacks were often shared and that security guards were sometimes told to take them.
Right.
And more importantly, 39 of his fellow security workers submitted statements saying they had done the same thing before.
Oh my! It would be terrible if all 39 also got convicted of this.
Right.
But
That didn't happen.
But they did a great job, and they said,
Yes.
"Listen, this is nothing bad. We all did the same thing."
They're helping their friend.
Right, exactly. So I don't know what the big deal is. That's a lot of people.
Exactly. And the court found that credible, especially because those workers were essentially admitting to behavior that could put them at risk as well, right?
Yeah.
And the court also considered that the fridge wasn't in a completely restricted space, which made the situation even less clear-cut.
So again, the context here really starts to matter again.
Yes, the court concluded that even if there was no formal permission, he had enough reason to believe it was allowed. So they said there wasn't clear criminal intent and found him not guilty.
You know, there was a similar incident here at Arirang, not at the radio team, but at the news team where I work. So, because I go there so early, the first thing we grab is coffee.
Yes.
Right. And so each of us, we all have in our little drawer in our desk, like packets of coffee. I have a jar of coffee powder. And we all need cups for that. And so because I'm only there for a short period of time, I don't use a mug. I use paper cups that I buy and bring. You know, like the paper cups
so in our
that I
locker?
share that everyone's allowed to use, by the way.
Everyone's using it.
Yes, everyone's allowed to use that.
Yes.
I bring ramyun, cup ramyun. Everyone's allowed to eat that too.
Yeah, he doesn't
I won't
sue
report
anyone.
you. But the cups that I brought to the news team, that's personally for mine. Like I put it in the drawer.
Okay, in your drawer.
And then I start seeing the cups disappear.
Oh, someone's stealing them.
And I was like, what's going on? And I asked my colleague, I was like, you know what's going on? He was like, look, so I was actually going to ask you this, but like, did you give people permission to take your cups? And I was like, no. And so people were taking my cups. And I was like, I got so mad. And so I was like, I just kind of stood there. And then I was trying to see like if anyone else was taking it. And I caught somebody.
Oh.
And I was like, why are you taking my cups? She was like, oh, I saw other people take it. And I thought you were allowed to take it.
Right. If other people do that, then
And I said, it's literally my drawer.
Yes.
You can't take it. And so she felt so bad that she bought me a whole thingamajig of cups.
Aww.
And so I
Happy
didn't sue
ending.
her.
Right. But what about the other people? Like,
I don't.
did they stop stealing your cups?
I'm
Maybe
not,
the word got around?
Huh?
Maybe the word got around and they're not stealing it
No,
anymore?
I did something in there.
What did you do? What?
I'm not gonna mention what I did.
What?
I'll tell you.
What did you do?
I'll tell you during the song break.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you during the song break. So never mess with my stuff, guys.
Whoa.
I just want to put it out there.
I'll tell you in the comments, guys.
But anyways, the judge. What did the judge rule in this?
Well, during the trial, the judge reportedly said is it really necessary to go this far over a chocolate pie? Even the
Exactly.
judge said that.
Exactly.
And I think that reaction really stayed with the people.
And because it makes you question where the line is also.
Exactly. And it wasn't just about a snack. It became a story about rules, workplace culture, and how easily a small situation can grow into something much, much bigger.
That's right.
Your like cup situation could have gone bigger.
It could have.
But you just let it slide.
Well, did I really slide?
Oh my
because, I did.
I'm dying to hear.
I did do something.
Okay.
So what's our final takeaway today?
Well, these two stories are very different on the surface, right? But one is about preserving something precious, and the other is about how quickly a small moment can become something much bigger. And together, they make you think that people probably need both things in life: a way to keep their memories and a world gentle enough to forgive stealing a chocolate pie.
It wasn't stealing technically.
Right.
He had to. He
Just
was given
taking a
permission.
chocolate pie.
Exactly.
Yes.
Guys, goodness. Puyong, thank you so much for this. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. You could have all the
The cups?
snacks and cups in the cabinet. That's a shared
I don't think we
space.
have any snacks left
Oh
anymore.
yeah, P took all that
Yes,
stuff. But that was for all of us, so that's
Right,
okay. That's
right.
okay.
Thank you, Gordon.
Anyways, have a fantastic one. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending her out of the studio, this is Pegayun featuring Young K with Shouldn't Have. 이럴 거면 그러지 말지.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
And joining us in the studio for the latest in coffee break, today's tidbit is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Puyong, did you know, according to Bruce, SJ, in the news today, a glass of wine daily increases life expectancy by 17%.
What?
know-
Increases?
Yep. It's good for you.
A glass.
You know what that
right?
means? My life expectancy is going to be going up like about 85%.
What?
5 glasses. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have 5 glasses a day. I don't even have a glass a day anymore, neither.
Right.
But no, like
You
again,
most-
moderation is good.
Right. When
That's
you
good
drink
for
it, you like brag it on social media.
I do.
Yes.
I don't brag. I don't
do
brag.
with the wine bottle and the glass.
Yes.
And me, I don't know anything about wine,
You know-
but I assume, hey, that's gonna be a
My
good one.
my wife gives me a lot of flack for this because like if she tells me to take a picture of her, I just go right. But when it's time to take a picture of the wine with the glass, I
What? Oh my god. The lighting and
go
everything.
the lighting, and then I go the angles.
Jeez.
Hold on.
What? Aw, I'm on your wife's side. I get it.
So she never asked me for pictures. I'm actually a bad picture taker. That's why.
Yeah, you told me.
She's like, how do you make me look like I'm like 4 feet tall?
But for like those wine photos, they actually do look good.
It looks good, right?
Yes.
I take my time. That's what it is.
Yeah, you know the ratio, like how to set the camera for the wine, but not for a person,
no,
obviously.
not for the person.
You should practice more.
Practicing on the wine bottle. It works. What's our tidbit today?
Well, Esther, you know how the K-pop Demon Hunters made certain spots in Seoul super popular, right?
Yes.
You do. You work.
No, I was trying to think about which places, and then I realized how many times I watched that movie, and then yes.
Okay,
yes.
then can you like tell us some
Which
of the spots?
places?
Yes.
Namsan.
Yes.
Namsan comes out quite a bit. Also, was it Myeongdong?
Yes.
Right, Myeongdong is one of them.
Yes.
And there's one more. Is it the? Oh my goodness, it's slipping my mind.
You're already forgetting.
My kids are not watching it anymore. What is it?
Well, there's Bukchon. Hanokma, right?
Yeah.
So places like the Olympic Main Stadium, Myeongdong
that's right,
Streets,
'cause
as
that's
you
where the
said.
concert was,
Yes,
that's right.
yes, and the Seoul Tower, the Bukchon Hanok Village, and if you remember, there's that scene where the main characters Rumi and Jinwoo talk while looking out over the Seoul skyline, and that moment where Jinwoo finally starts to open up, that happens at Naksan Park.
You know what?
You
The only
remember that?
reason why Rumi liked Gino was because Junior was a good-looking guy. He was
is good-looking.
He was such a mean
Yes.
person, bumping into her, making her her
Right.
herbal medicine spill and
Right.
stuff like that. But she
Right.
still fell for him because he was a good-looking guy.
No. Deep inside, she could feel that, Jinwoo's not not a bad person.
Yeah, because he gave her that, chance to
Impression?
look deep inside because he was a good-looking guy. What are things that
that is
my
true.
daughter is learning from watching that movie 156 times? To only
She's
understand.
learning
No.
how to hit the high notes
Oh my
from Golden,
goodness.
I would
she
say.
is. She is actually.
Yeah.
But yes, absolutely. I do remember all of
Okay,
this.
and you also see them walking along the fortress wall path at Naksan Park, right?
Yes,
the
yes.
성곽길.
That's right.
And you know what? I actually went to high school nearby.
Did you really?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. So I used to go there pretty often.
Okay.
Anyway, so today, since the weather is getting a bit warmer, I thought it would be nice to talk about the Seoul City Wall, or Hanyang Dosong, and the Fortress Trail.
That's right. A long time ago, Seoul was called Hanyang. That was the
Yes,
capital.
yes.
That's why it's called that.
Exactly.
Tell us more.
Okay, well, before we get into the walking trails, though, I think we should first talk about what Hanyang Dosong actually is. So, as you said, Hanyang refers to what we now call Seoul during the Joseon Dynasty. So, basically the capital area, right? And Dosong means the city wall and gates. So, Hanyang Dosong refers to the entire wall and gates that surrounded the capital.
And so it must have been built after the capital moved to Hanyang.
Exactly. So King Taejo, the founder of the Joseon Dynasty, moved the capital to Hanyang in 1396 and then built the wall to protect the palace and the city.
My great times however great grandfather. So it started out as a defense strategy because I know he was a
Yes.
general.
Yes,
he was
yes.
in the military before he became the king.
Exactly. But what's interesting is that most people don't think of it that way these days, right? For many locals, it's just there. It's just part of the neighborhood. And you'll see people jogging along it,
Yep.
walking their dogs, or just sitting nearby. So it's kind of become this everyday space rather than something distant or historical, I would say.
Yeah, when you're there all the time and it
Yeah.
becomes part of your life, you don't really acknowledge or you forget the historical significance
right.
of that place. But you started to include not just the walls, but also the gates.
Yes. Do you know how many gates there were originally?
4.
No. Well,
Teen.
no. So there are 4 big ones
Hey, I was right.
and 4 smaller ones.
I meant the 4 big ones because the 4 small ones. Who really goes through the 4 small ones? Not me. I'm from royalty. I
Wow,
go
you're
through the main
양반?
gate. Yes.
Oh my god.
I go through the main gate only. That's why I said 4.
That's what my dad always says.
Is he
I don't know, but
is he a
like,
Jeonju Lee?
oh no, he's not.
He's not.
He's Deoksu Lee
Oh, that's right.
from Isun-shin.
That's right.
General Isun-shin.
Respect.
And Ilgok. My ancestors.
Well,
Anyway.
Lee Sung-gye was my great-great-grandfather. So there's a
Anyways,
total of 8.
Yes,
Okay.
there were 8 in total. 4 main gates, 사대문, and 4 smaller ones called 사소문. And the main gates were 흥인지문 in the east side,
Right.
숭례문 in the south, 돈의문 in the west, and 숙정문 in the north. But 돈의문 no longer exists today.
Yeah, so that's what I said 4. Like those are the 4 that I know of, and I thought that was the only.
사대문.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Okay.
there's also 사소문.
Okay, so there's one for each direction then.
Exactly, and the smaller gates were 해화문 in the northeast, 광희문 in the southeast, 소의문 in the southwest, which is now gone, and 창의문 in the northwest. And the wall, the 성곽, was built connecting these gates.
Yep.
We have a photo of like the trail.
Oh,
and
that's
the-
huge.
It is.
That's pretty
And all the
big.
gates. It is big.
Wow.
Yes.
That basically say, yo, you're not coming into the capital.
You're not.
So Sukjeongmun over in the north, and you
yes.
have all these gates. Obviously, you would have to have these entries
Yes.
for the top people, and then the smaller gates for the common people.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It is quite big.
Now that we look at it this way, it makes you think how amazing the architecture was and how the amazing the walls were and things like that. Well,
Yeah.
obviously the walls no longer exist in the way that it was back in the days.
Right.
But this is pretty cool. Okay,
is,
and
it
is
is.
that still on display?
It is, and I mean, in 2020, parts of the wall that had been buried in Namsan for over 100 years were finally revealed to the public.
Yeah.
And that is still on display. So if
Okay.
you go to Namsan, there's an exhibition hall where you can see the remains just as they were discovered.
Ooh.
But here's something interesting. Even though it's such an important historical site, Hanyang-dosong is not yet a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Did you know that?
Why not?
Oh, well, it was placed on the tentative list back in 2012, but in 2017, it didn't pass the evaluation. But Korea has submitted it again, giving it another try. And the final decision is expected in July 2027.
I don't see
Fingers
how
crossed.
I don't see how the Sado Mind is being passed, and I don't see how the Battleship Island was passed.
Uh-huh. But
this is not
Hanyeongdo-song
passed?
not being passed, right?
I
I
don't
know.
know. No, no good. Tisk, tisk, tisk. But again, hopefully this time around I'll
I
get
hope
passed.
so too. And you can actually see efforts to preserve and promote the wall. For example, information centers along the trail, especially in the Pegak section, have recently reopened after being closed for 2 years. And there are even plans to expand programs like guided tours and even cultural performances.
Okay, so it's becoming more of a cultural space then.
Exactly. And we cannot talk about this without mentioning the walking trails because this is actually what makes Hanyang-dosang really special today. So it's not just a historical structure, it's something you can physically experience by walking along it.
This is cool. All right, so where should people start if they want to try it?
Well, there are several popular routes, but I'll introduce 3 that are especially beginner-friendly and scenic after the song break.
Yeah, all right, there you have it. We're going to take that short song break. This is BAP with Kingdom. Back in the studio
Back in the studio.
with Bouillon, talking about gates and walls and talking about walls and beatboxing and
Yes.
But you before we got into the music break, the
Yes,
song break, you're
yes.
talking about these routes that
Yes.
even beginners could take. Tell us about these
All
routes.
right, the first one is Naksan 구간 or Naksan section. We actually have photos prepared and they are beautiful.
Oh, it better be beautiful.
So this is probably the easiest and most accessible route. And I don't know, maybe you can become the next Rumi and
Oh,
Jinwoo, I
man.
guess. Beautiful.
But Jinwoo dies.
I mean, like, before he dies.
It's like Romeo and Juliet stuff going on. That is beautiful. I like the first one first. But although with that one,
Uh-huh.
you see the city.
Yes, yes.
Okay, look, man, look at all those couples, man.
Yeah, they're all couples. You see the wall.
Oh,
I think
wow.
the lighting and everything.
Why
the
is it
sunset.
that I can't believe in the 17 years I lived in Korea, and I've never been to any of these places.
What? You've never been to Naksan Park?
No,
Naksan-공원?
no.
You should give it a try before it gets too hot. It's really good. There's like
Well, it's not like,
공원.
Do I need a girlfriend for this?
You can bring your wife.
Oh, yeah, but we got.
What's with the hesitation? What was that? What? Do you need your roomie? Oh my god. What was that?
No, that's a place that I need to go once the kids are a little bit older.
Why? You can go now.
We gotta-
They can walk. They can run.
I gotta go at night, but
around.
then we gotta put the kids to sleep and stuff like that. All that stuff.
Well, yeah. The night's better, for the view. But anyways.
Our producer said I need to walk a little more.
Yes, you should walk a little more. Anyways, well, you can start from Haehwamun and walk toward Hungimjimun, which is near Dongdaemun.
Yes.
And it usually takes about 1 to 1.5 hours. And along the way, you get a great view of the city, especially at sunset. And you can see the mix of old residential neighborhoods and modern Seoul.
That's right. Oh, that's the thing. You could still see in those areas like the old residential areas.
Yes. Like all the old buildings.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
Very
all the
different. Very
houses.
different. Okay,
Very
so it sounds
different.
nice. Very relaxed walk.
It really is. And the second one is the Namsan section. You can start near Dongguk University or from Namsan Park. And this route takes about 2 to 3 hours depending on how far you go. So you'll walk through forested paths and at certain points you can see both the city skyline and the wall together, which is a really unique view. We have photos.
It looks better at night.
Yeah.
No, it looks
does.
cool. It looks cool.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. But at night, it looks so much better.
Right, because of all the lights.
Yeah.
True.
All right.
I think this is like the fall. And then, this one? This is right in front of the N Seoul Tower. It's the Ponghwade, like the beacon tower.
Do they?
They used it to like give signal to the military, I believe.
If I was this guy guarding this gate right now, I feel terrible.
Why?
Like, of all the gates you could be assigned to protect, you get assigned to that gate.
That was a very important military structure in the past, SJ.
It's so small.
Like, depending on how many smokes, like, they put up.
Yeah, but I don't think he was in charge of that.
Right. He's just guarding it.
He's just guarding that.
Yeah,
Oh.
and this is like in the autumn.
Oh,
It's
this looks like-
beautiful, yes.
Oh, autumn is always beautiful,
Yes,
guys.
it is.
So I guess this one's more a bit like a hike then.
All right, slightly more effort, but I would say it's still manageable. And the third one is the 백악 section, 백악 구간, which is near Gyeongbokgung Palace. This one is a bit more challenging because of the elevation, but the views, of course, is gonna be incredible. You can see the entire city from above, and it really helps you understand why the wall was built along these mountain ridges.
Look at that. In the mountain ridges, you see the walls.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful. I've never been here, so maybe I'll try here
Whoa.
this fall. Yeah, that's the view from.
You see the palace. Oh, you see the Gwanghwamun Square
Yes, that's
there.
where BTS is gonna be tomorrow.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's, oh my goodness. You get a glimpse of thousands of years of history and the modern Korea.
Yes, and you can see all the mountain ridges like in the back.
Yeah.
And I think that's so cool.
And well, I mean, it's clear skies, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to, sometimes in the
like,
spring it's bad.
Right.
so-
Whenever I go to the bathroom here on this floor, I see like the mountain ridges.
Yes.
And they're really beautiful. Have you noticed them?
That's because, like, are you talking about the Umyeonsan?
No, not this side. That
Oh,
side. Like,
I was like, that's because it's right in front of us.
like the ones
Yes,
behind.
With the Kwanaksan, those are the Kwanaksans and
Yes,
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
they're anyways. They're
I was
beautiful.
like,
No, Umyeonsan, that's here.
that's like
I'm talking
right in
about
front
there.
of us. So each route has a different vibe.
Exactly. And if you're around Dongdaemun, there's actually one more spot I really wanted to mention. Do you know what this is? This photo?
Oh, Mileore, that's where I used to go shopping.
Yes, me too. But I'm not talking about Milliore. I'm talking about this structure thingy.
Is that by the Cheonggyecheon? No, that's not by the
Not
Cheonggyecheon.
near, not by Cheonggyecheon. It's right next to DDP, I would say.
Oh,
Do you know what that is?
I've never seen
It
this.
looks like a gate, right?
Yeah,
Can you guess what it is?
it's for. Is it prison?
No, it's not. It's not.
Are we going to prison for
Good guess,
this?
though.
What is this?
It looks like a prison. Well, it's called Igansumun. It's actually a water gate.
Oh.
It's a water gate from the Joseon period, and you can find it near Dongdaemun History and Culture Park, right next to DDP.
Okay. Okay. So.
That's how it looks like.
Oh, that's a better view.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So this
now
is
you
a
can
water
see.
gate. Okay.
Yeah, well, Seoul has a lot of mountains, right? So back then, water flowing down from the surrounding mountains had to pass through the city and exit outside the walls, right? So they built these structures to control the flow. And Igansumun was one of them, with 2 stone archways allowing water to pass through.
I have to say, this was very advanced for back then. Very quickly, because we are running out of time. These are
Yes.
amazing places. Obviously, you could find the different routes to check out, and I really encourage our listeners to check them out. Final takeaway for today?
Well, when you walk along the Seoul city wall, it doesn't feel like you're going somewhere new, right? It feels more like you're reconnecting with something that has been there all along. And maybe that's what makes the walk quite special. For a moment, the city feels a little softer, and so do you.
That's right. And I think, judging by the pictures there, I think you should check it out at night.
Oh, yes.
It
At
is beautiful.
sunset. That would be beautiful.
Poyoung, thank you so much for this. Have a wonderful rest of your night and a great weekend. We'll see you again on Monday.
See you on Monday.
All right, sending it out of the studio. This is Super Junior with More Days with You. 같이 걸을까?